we're never making offers. It's all about creating solutions. And you know, too, my friend, you're very skilled at that in your teachings too, but it's all about creating solutions, solving people, problems. Okay. Another thing too, that we, kind of my little niche thing is we never make an offer. We qualify properties, and that's worked really well.
Can you explain what that means?
Yeah. So I've seen over the years, and this is something I just started on my own years and years ago. I noticed I used to, for years, I went out there on all the appointments myself, okay, thousands of them. And I used to go out there, and then I started doing some things over the phone. And I realized that, I said, here's something interesting. So I decided to try it. And I said, what if I didn't mention the word offer and never even made them an offer? So what I did, I changed it to kind of the thinking, like if I was working with someone like that was qualifying for a mortgage. So what I did was that I would say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I said, I just want to share with you, let's say we talk numbers, and I said, looks like I can get your property qualified for this. And what was funny, Steve, when I started doing that, it was pretty cool. I started noticing, it wasn't all the time, but I started noticing people wouldn't counteroffer because I never made them an offer.
Right. I
changed the terminology of it. And it was an interesting concept, and I've used that and trained my own team, as a lot of my students have used that, and it's funny how that works, but just, and it'll throw people off totally.
Yeah, because with a mortgage, you don't counter or qualify. You qualify for a $300,000 purchase.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I qualify.
Yeah, and it was like, it's like, we really worked hard here, and it looks like we can get your property qualified for this. And what's funny is I had so many people say, that's the best you can get it done for? Yep. That's all it qualifies for. And they're like, okay, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it's amazing by just changing that, because if you think about it, like, I had a conversation, hey, Steve, here's my offer, man. What's your initial first thought?
Well,
counter offer.
Counter.
Yeah. So what if we don't even bring that up? Okay.
It's fascinating. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's behavior we respond just given the stimulus. So like, I said, like, here's some documents I need you to sign as a contract. Whoa, hang on, like slow down. So you just change the word, like just some papers to review.
Yeah, that's what we do. We all the time say, look, I just need you to okay the paperwork.
Yeah. So it's just fascinating. You just change it means the same exact thing, just present it differently.
Yeah. So and that's how we started to really merge into the virtual process. And that, another big thing too on the Steve was, and I got this from an insurance agent years ago when I thought, people are out there, if they're doing this virtual, one of the big mistakes I see people make is they send contracts. We don't send contracts. What we do is we start the process, and the contract doesn't exist until the moment we're ready to walk through it together. And that has been a big factor in us improving our conversion rate. Because it's like, I just try to recreate the same moment like I used to do in person when I was meeting at their vacant home, looking over, their kitchen countertop or at their kitchen table or whatever.
Well, you can't see it. You're buying a new home. They have to generate the contract while you're there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, hey, why don't you go home? I'm going to send you the contract. Like the contract, hang on. And it's like a painful experience. It's like 10 minutes of them like going back and forth and like typing things in.
Yeah.
But they're generating the contract.
Yeah.
Right there.